Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run OvenBreak, where we're going to be focusing on Part 5, aka Chapter 2, Part 2 of this whole entire Operation Time Fixers event, because we're actually nearing the end of it. We only have to do this part, and then we have to do the next part, which I was correct on my assumption of having to do these episodes, except for spending crystals, in the aspect of like, oh, when I first entered here, I could do episode 4 first, or I could do episode 5 immediately if I spent 1,000 crystals, which I don't understand why that's the case, because not only would you not understand the story if you just skipped everything, but I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense. But anyway, let's go to the Time Investigation Division, which I'm pretty sure investigation is something that we really do need because some plebs managed to steal some stuff. So, oh yeah, I forgot where we left off. Apparently String Gummy Cookie dragged us off somewhere to go do something because all the paperwork that we did in front of who the pub was it? Dark Fondue Cookie? Yeah, and that was the cookie I genuinely hate because she just wants us clubbing fired, so I hate that. I was going after the suspects, but they suddenly disappeared. We will need to check all the CCTVs that show the dragon egg. By now, you should have the missing records, correct?
Sorry, I still haven't found them, so I was just on my way to the Facility Management Division.
What? What have you been doing all this time? Oh, never mind. I should be too quick to anger and try handling the situation like the director. I'll try my best to take care of it. You can go back to your division.
No, I'll help you.
You want to help with the Time Investigation Division work? What could you possibly help with?
I can check the CCTV recordings. After all, my job is to observe the recordings, like, the records of all times. Although I still haven't found out the missing record. I just still haven't found them, and I've already made several mistakes at the Time Registry Division.
Fine. Maybe it'll be better than all the big mouth cookies in the Time Investigation Division. Big mouth cookies? You mean just cookies who just like to speak their mind? Okay, I don't know. But apparently we need to get 4 sections of this TV unlocked, which we need to get 170 of these tickets just for one CCTV thing. Oh my gosh, and why is it gotta be this quality? Why are they still using TVs like this with the fat butts? Just use the flat screen or something. I don't know, maybe it's to store more stuff inside for all I know. But I guess, like I usually do, I'm gonna make the best cookie to use here, String Gummy. And I'm assuming, I think Popcorn Cookie is kind of like the show-off cookie for this. And by that, I mean the cookie that you need for the bonus. No, is that popcorn? Or is that banana? No, look at, no, that is popcorn. It makes sense. I would assume popcorn only just because, you know, a cookie who likes to watch movies a lot and just likes to watch stuff in front of a big screen. So obviously that does make sense. Now, of course, I don't have the highest level popcorn cookie, but if I did, that would be better. She's at level 6, but the max you can use here is level 8. And I can only assume that at the end of this, the best cookie that you're going to be able to use is Plumbing Baguette Cookie. Because we use cherry, because like in reference, the big skill that you could use in the first chapter, end of chapters 1, 2, and 3 was Purple Yam Cookie for the second part, Pilot Cookie for the first part, and Coffee Candy Cookie for the third part. But then parts 4, 5, 6, I guarantee you it's going to be Cherry Cookie. Well, we've seen it with Cherry Cookie, now we've seen it's Popcorn Cookie, and now I guarantee you it most likely has to be Baguette Cookie. I feel like it would be Baguette Cookie. I'm not sure if it would be String Gummy. If it was String Gummy, that would be cool, but I haven't seen a booster for that yet. So if we're just going by newly released cookies, part 3 is Coffee Candy, and part 6 should be Baguette. But, I don't know. Whatever the case is, I still need some good prep setup for this, which I'm probably just going to put on, I guess, the Panicky Pestle just for extra loot, and I don't know what the optimal strategy for this is, but considering how, with Popcorn Cookie, she shoots like a laser out of her 3D glasses, it's probably going to have to do with a lot of obstacle destruction. But these other things that we can get is extra shields, bonus points to all jellies while the shield is active. Okay, so that gives you increased points. And also base speed increased by 20% and collision damage is greatly increased. Fantastic. I know for a fact I'm going to have to do a lot of running on this because 170 doesn't sound like an easy feat compared to like, what was it, like around like 70 or 80 that we needed in the last one. But it is what it is when it comes to these events. Okay, so we're immediately just going to jump into this because I think I've done all the best prep that I can do. So let's see how this is going to turn out for us. Got to take care of these clock bots. That was a monitor in the shape of jellies. Interesting. Do we have to press any buttons? I can't tell. All I can tell is that there's just a lot of obstacles that seems like we're going to have to jump. Oh my gosh, those look like terrifying jumps. I feel like I'm just going to have to like blast through a lot of these just with my bullets. Okay, there's some tickets right there. You only get them by ones? Okay, well, okay, that seems a little bit more constant right now. Oh my, what? What type, how'd you expect me? Oh, I guess I didn't need to get it, but like, are you joking me? No wonder it makes sense where it's like, oh, you gotta collect this with the shield. But like, are you kidding me? Come on. Okay, you get boosted up there. I was able to get 3 out of the 4, so that's better. I definitely do not expect to get a high ranking like this, especially considering that it just got hit right there. But then again, that's all about collecting the points and not collecting the actual, or these. I'm assuming they're videotapes, but even if that's the case, how many? Why do I need? Do I really need to? Even in regards to lore, do I really need to collect like 100 videotapes for just one CCTV screen? That kind of seems a little bit over. Like, I understand there's probably like a lot of. Actually, now that I think about it, I think with the amount of like, if we're talking about things that we have to find in regards to time, like the entirety of like the time multiverse or whatever in general. Okay, sure, I can understand why it would be a lot, but come on. There's just so much to collect, especially in an area to run in like this. By the way, with the bear jelly that was just like shaped right there, I basically just stole a CCTV, like a videotape, out of someone's hand. I was like, yeah, mine now. And then again, it's not the first time that plumbing Shring Gummy Cookies ever stole from someone. Throwback to when he stole all the plumbing time, what are the time warpers? Time manipulators? Yeah, time manipulators. And also, granted, I'm already en route to A rank. Like, literally, boom, A rank. Immediately, there we go. Like, sheesh, I knew it was fast, but like, well, no, I didn't even think it was going to be fast at all. I literally said, oh, it's going to be way harder, especially since I got hit. But, okay, sure. But then again, some of these jumps are very tight. Don't take that out of context. It's just that they're hard jumps to make because of how quickly you have to go through them. Like, how fast the game is. And I know it's not fast at all, but you also have to bear in mind, this is pre-booster. There's no booster. And I'm about to run out of energy here, but already I'm at an A+ rank. Which, where I'm at right now, that's actually not the worst thing in the world. However, it's definitely going to require a lot more running. And just with A+ rank and also what I got, this would be 86 of the, I guess they're video cassette jellies. Just, I mean, videotape, whatever they are, jellies. Which, hey, I can get a bunch of booster rewards right here. Thank you very much. Hopefully I can actually scrape up the stuff just so I can get to S rank. And maybe running with Popcorn Cookie might give me more jellies. And also more points in general, I don't know. But I will have to do some testing with some cookies, you know, run with multiple cookies, see what works out the best. And, yeah. So thank you for that shield. That's definitely going to help me, because I'm not looking to die over here. But also, I can claim some bonus missions for getting, yeah, they're just tape jellies. And the loudest motorcycle decided to just drop by my house. Fantastic. And I get a bunch of crystals and some magic powder and some rainbow cubes. Fantastic. So now I'm going to have to go and keep on going running with probably either Shring Gummy Cookie or some other cookie. Maybe I can even try Cherry Cookie, but I don't know. I just need to find out what works, but my popcorn isn't at the best level. Okay, so I decided to run through a couple times, and there's really no difference. I won't throw on the boost right there because it ends up giving you extra points, which is actually how I managed to get myself S rank, because I ended up not getting hit. And fun fact, I actually didn't use the shield because a few times I ended up getting hit. Because, like, the first couple of times I ran, I ended up getting hit, but it was because of something obvious that I could have prevented, which I'll show you immediately because it's usually at the start of the run. I thought I had to use, like, my bullets to shoot some of the obstacles, but no, what ended up happening, I could go up here, then down here, then you just jump here, you duck, quickly poke your head out, and now you're fine. So, I'm gonna be honest, I was planning to run with Popcorn Cookie, but I realized I did have, which, fun fact, I actually had a level 6, but then I upgraded it to a level 7 Popcorn Cookie because I thought it would help. However, there was a big flaw in my plan. I didn't have Popcorn Cookie's magic candy. I know what you're thinking. Well, why don't you just give Popcorn Cookie the magic candy? And the problem is Popcorn Cookie does have a trial, which means I gotta make a video for that too. So you might expect a Popcorn Cookie trial video soon, because I'm gonna be running once in that with just, you know, normal Popcorn Cookie without the magic candy, and then I'm gonna be running through that same thing again, but with the magic candy, just so I can actually get myself some buffs and better boosts. And I of course need to do that because I feel like that could give like the best potential of me running with Popcorn Cookie, especially when I do the video later where it's gonna be running with all the boosters in parts 4, 5, and 6, because I know those are just gonna give me like insane amounts of points, maybe even like double S standards, just about. Maybe even more, but who knows. All I know is that I just been prioritizing on just making it through to the best of my abilities. And fun fact, I haven't gotten like one booster that increases the game speed. Like, not one. So, I don't know what's up with that. But I'm not worrying about too much. These runs go by relatively fast. And I think I should have more than enough of these CCTV, like, video cassette television tape jellies. I'm pretty sure like around 600 of them should be enough. I mean, the first one is like 170, so even if like the last one decides to increase its number by pretty solid amounts. I think I should still have more than enough. I'm hoping at least. I know I'm gonna have to run for a lot more in part 6 because it's probably gonna pull the thing where like, oh, you gotta build something and like it's like, oh, it's first it's like 50, but now it's 100 jellies. Then it's go to 200 jellies, but now it's 400 jellies. So it's gonna take so much more longer. And it's gonna be like 6 parts too, probably instead of just 4, for all I know. But realistically, I will mention, like, of course I'm not gonna have enough points to get to S rank. However, with how it was before, I actually did get enough points to get to S rank, which is an improvement because the higher that your ranking is, the more bonus of these jellies that you get, because now it's at 20, it was at around like, I don't know, 22 or 23 before, now it's at 25, and I know the difference is very small, but it helps in the long run, because hey, that basically gave me up to like, what, is that 89? Yeah, it's like 89 cassette videotape jellies, but anyway, got that, give me the enhancer, another shield, why not, I have 6 of them. And not one of these boosters, not one of the energy increasers. I'm going to have to spend crystals on that. Why? Because I'm apparently unlucky enough to get none of these, but super lucky enough to get these, like, every single time in a row. Okay, so now, if you want to move everything over here, I should be able to get every one of these cutscenes done, I think. If not, then I'm going to have to go ahead and run again, but whatever. We'll first spend the first 170 for 5 spirit potions, pretty good. So we're checking the first TV screen, I guess.
I've seen many CCTV recordings when I was a journalist, but I've never seen cookies moving so fast like them. If I fail to help with this too, then I don't know what I'll do.
You're losing focus.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
What's on your mind?
The more divisions I visit, the more I think I may not be the most fitting employee here at the TBD. I can't help but feel like another cookie would have done a better job than me at the Time Registry Division.
There's no such thing as the most fitting employee here at the TBD.
But you solved many big cases not long after you started working here, String Gummy Cookie. Even I know about the time theft case, and the snipe timeline case, and even—
I did nothing when I first started working here, nor did I have any passion to do anything. I would have been so lost if it weren't for that cookie.
Really? I had no idea. Will I get better at the work soon too?
I don't know, we'll just have to answer that with the next cutscene. I mean, 3 gold sugar crystals, you know, I'll take that. Oh, I saw the thing, it said 280, but I think I did have enough. I think, like I said, it was gonna boost at the last minute, but I think I did have just enough.
There, a suspicious looking cookie. They're covering the dragon egg with a cloth. Oh, never mind, it was just a long cloak brushing by. My dough feels stiff from staring at the screen for so long.
This job requires a lot of patience.
Did you take this case alone, String Gummy Cookie? What about the other cookies in your division?
Everyone is busy with their own cases. We don't have time to help out with other cookies' cases.
What about your chief of investigation?
The chief causes enough trouble as it is.
I see. My manager has the sharpest eyes catching every little mistake I make. I really want to do well, but I feel like I'm only causing more work.
Is that what you really want to do? The director always encouraged me to follow my heart.
To be honest, it's not what I expected, but that's just what the Time Registry Division work requires. I can't always do what I want to do.
I get it, but it isn't always like that. At first, I joined the investigation team because I thought that catching cookies would mess with the times I thought that catching cookies who mess with the times was the only thing I could, I should be doing. At first, I was just following orders, but I later realized that this was my passion.
The director must have seen your future. How amazing.
I don't think there will be anyone like the director in any timelines.
The director you speak of sounds a lot different than how Maple Taffy Cookie or Croissant Cookie describe him, but I can imagine it would be hard for an ordinary employee to understand the director of the TBD.
Let's take a look at the next timeline. So every single different screen is another timeline, so it's actually weird because on the screen it's just there's 2 cookies here. Over here there's also just a cookie sitting at a table with, I'm assuming that's either just a chair just right there or the chair flipped over. Anyway, yeah, 365 out of 258, or 280, what am I saying? There we go. Next cutscene.
Wow, the CCTV shows so many different cookies traveling through different timelines. The investigation team must be busy all the time. Everyone is so hard working. I feel so embarrassed for falling asleep on the job. It's understandable why Dark Fondue Cookie said those things about me.
I'm merely doing my job.
We're keeping a keen eye, yet we've made no progress. They're really good at this.
No one initially paid much attention because the first thing they stole was an egg of a small choco bird. I think they were interested in creatures with wings, so they eventually went after bigger birds, and just bigger bird eggs in general, and later even dragon eggs.
Unforgivable! We must catch them!
That's the spirit.
I wanted to work at the TBD in hopes of finding and helping troubled cookies in places I could not have known before. Although, technically this isn't the Time Registry Division's area of work.
Don't overthink it. You're here as a TRD employee, as a job is, and a job is a job.
Thanks for putting it that way. That makes me feel much better about it. Let's keep looking.
Okay, so our last thing is, of course, the patented progress, which... Did I need to run that last time to have enough? I think I did. Maybe I would have had... I either would have been one off, or like one... I don't know, but it would have been close. But anyway, the last reward being just getting B rank in progress, and we get 500 crystal for that. And now the whole entire thing should be revealed. I guess the last screen was glistening too, I guess.
You mentioned that this part of the timeline looks most suspicious, but I can't seem to pinpoint what's so suspicious about it.
According to the information we've collected so far, yes. We will have to start all over if we don't find him there.
I'll try to focus on the details more. I'm sure we'll be able to spot something if I look at every little moment.
Oh, the screen's shaky. Did you just see that? The dragon egg disappeared. Let's rewind this part. Finally, I know how they did it. They put the dragon egg inside of a cake box.
Yes, and no one suspected anything because everyone thought it was an egg cake.
Now that we have the evidence, we must catch them, and they're about to cross. We have to catch them when they're about to cross the timelines. I'll go after them. You go and keep searching for the missing records, and send them my way as soon as you find them.
Don't worry, I'll have everything prepared so we catch the thieves. I must hurry and visit Marble Bread Cookie at the Facility Management Division. We don't have much time.
Okay, so finally the last episode is unlocked, and by the way, from these, it's just more cookies standing here, and the last one in the corner, seems to be... I can't tell what that is. It looks like the front of a train, to be honest. But it could be something entirely different. Heck, it might just be, I don't know, because I see a gearbox, but I also see... It really looks like some sort of a head... Heck, it even looks like a head of a carriage or something. I don't know, like, you know, one of those horse mobiles. Okay. Well, now that's out of the way. Now, hopefully, in the next part, we can actually get all of this solved. We can get those records. We can find the criminals. And we can have everything sorted out so we probably don't get fired and probably consulted by another pleb like Dark Fondue Cookie or anyone else. But with that being said, if you did enjoy this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it. And also share this video with your friends if you enjoy my cookie run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe? And also hit the bell to be notified of whatever I do in the future. I also have merchandise if you want to check it out, but I'm not forcing you to buy anything at all. I also have a Discord down in the description if you want to check that out. It's the Hypenese hub, and it's a fun time down there, and we're trying to expand each and every single day. And last but certainly not least, there's another link down in the description that leads to a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the cookie run new 2-step for absolutely free. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.